If you've ever said, I'm ready to start looking at homes, but you're not sure if you need a pre-approval, a pre-qualification, or something else entirely, this is the video for you. Because this is one of the places where most people get stuck. Because some people start touring homes and they don't have any financial plan. They fall in love with someplace. They find out that they can't actually buy it. And that part breaks my heart. Other people wait forever because they think that they need to have everything perfect before they talk to anybody. And so in this video, we're going to make it really simple. You're going to learn the difference between pre-qualification and pre-approval, when each one makes sense, the exact before you shop checklist, so you don't need to waste months looking at homes you can't buy. So if you want a house hunt with confidence instead of stress, stay with me and let's clear this up. So let's start with the basics. Pre-qualification is a quick, informal estimate, and pre-approval is a real, verified step. And those two words get thrown around like they're the same thing, but they're really, truly not. So you should think of it like this. A pre-qualification is like someone saying, based on what you told me, you might be able to do this. And a pre-approval is like someone saying, we checked your documents, we verified your info, you are likely approved for this amount with a few conditions. That difference really, really matters, especially when you are in competitive markets. And so let's break down each one in plain language. So, pre-qualification. A pre-qualification is usually a conversation, a basic intake, and sometimes a soft credit pull. You tell your lender or you enter online your income, your debts, your savings, your rough credit situation, and then they give you a general estimate. Sometimes you can even just get this by plugging it in online and it'll spit out a piece of paper. It's fast, it's low pressure. It's a great first clarity step if you're early in the process and you're just trying to understand maybe what's generally realistic. But here's the catch. A pre-qualification is only as accurate as the information you provide, and it's not fully verified. And so if you say you make X and have Y debt and your credit is pretty good, yeah, you are probably going to get a number. But it is not the same as being able to write an offer with that number. That is what comes with a pre-approval. So pre-approval is much deeper. This is where the lender actually reviews the documents. They verify your income. They look at your debts. They're going to pull your credit. They're going to check all of your assets. They are actually going to be the ones to make sure that the information that is entered is something that we can actually use. We can't always use what you think we can. And it's not the final loan decision. That happens after you're under contract and the property is involved, but it is a lot closer to real. So pre-approval is what most sellers and agents will want to see when you're serious and making offers. Because what it tells them is that the buyer isn't guessing, that they've actually been reviewed and that this is a bona fide offer. So if you take nothing else from this video, take this. Pre-qualification can be clarity, but pre-approval is readiness.
Stay tuned. We'll be back right after this message from our sponsors.
Imagine having the power to control your financial destiny, no matter where you start. Welcome to the Financial Mastery Simplified course and resource platform, where financial education is tailored to your unique journey. We cover everything you need, from basic budgeting and saving strategies to advanced investing and retirement planning. Learn at your own pace with lessons that match your level of experience. Whether you're a beginner or looking to enhance your financial knowledge, join our community of learners and benefit from shared insights and expert guidance. The Financial Mastery Simplified course and resource platform equips you with the skills and confidence to take charge of your financial future. Ready to master your finances? Enroll in our courses today at the Financial Mastery Simplified course and resource platform. Start your path to financial independence now.
Visit us at fms.tips and fms.college for more information.
Hello and welcome to PBJ Mortgage, where your home ownership dreams become reality. Today, we want to share why choosing PBJ Mortgage is the right choice for your home financing needs. At PBJ Mortgage, we're built on a foundation of values that drive us every day. Our commitment to educate, empathize, and empower our clients sets us apart in the mortgage industry. Our clients are at the heart of everything we do, and their success stories speak volumes. With years of experience, our team possesses in-depth knowledge of the mortgage programs, ensuring you receive expert guidance and the best possible rates. We offer a diverse range of loan options to suit your unique needs, including conventional, FHA, VA, and more. No matter your situation, we've got a solution. At PBJ Mortgage, we pride ourselves on providing personalized service. Our dedicated loan officers are here to guide you every step of the way, making the process as smooth as making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. We understand that time is of the essence, which is why we've streamlined our processes for efficiency and convenience. Transparency and clear communication are paramount. You'll always know where you stand throughout your mortgage journey. Reach out to us today to set up a call to discover your options. If you're ready to make your home ownership dreams a reality, contact PBJ Mortgage today. Let us empower you during this exciting journey. Phone number 4-693-733-107 www.pbjteam.com. Visit our website or give us a call to get started. We look forward to helping you secure your future home. PBJ Mortgage, where home begins.
Thanks for your patience.
And so now the question becomes, which one do you need right now? And so we're going to make this super simple. You probably want a pre-qualification if you're thinking about buying in the next 6 to 18 months. You're unsure what you can afford. You want to know what your next step should be. You're deciding whether you need to pay down debt, save more, improve credit, or just get moving. And truthfully, you're going to want something almost in between pre-qualification and pre-approval, just so that we can verify enough to give you an actual real plan. Now, a pre-qualification, it gives you that direction, but you are going to want a pre-approval if you want to seriously start touring homes. You're within about 90 days of making an offer. You want your offer to be taken seriously. You don't want to fall in love with a home that you can't actually buy. So a pre-approval is going to give you that power. And so let's talk about the mistake that wastes the most time. The mistake is house hunting emotionally before you're financially ready. And what this looks like is scrolling listings for hours every night, touring homes every weekend, falling in love with places that are way outside of your real comfort range, then feeling discouraged when reality hits. This is why getting at least pre-qualified early is so important. It saves you from fantasy shopping. It protects your energy. It helps you filter out what you're looking at. And now let's talk about what actually happens during pre-approval, because this is where a lot of people get nervous. A lot of people imagine that a pre-approval is like, they're going to judge me and reject me, and I'm going to feel embarrassed. They're going to ask for my firstborn child, my blood type, all the things. But the real purpose of a pre-approval is just literally to get clarity and to reduce down surprises. And if you're not ready yet, that doesn't mean that you failed. It means that you got information earlier, which is exactly what a smart buyer is going to do. So what do lenders typically look at during pre-approval? So typically they are checking for 4 things: income, debt, credit, and assets. So income, can you support the payment, the mortgage payment consistently? That is what they were looking at. And for debt, how much of your monthly income is already committed to other debts that you hold? And credit, do you have a pattern of paying things back and doing it on time? And assets, do you have the money for down payment and closing cost, and ideally a little bit of a cushion left over in case of emergency? And that's really it. So when you prepare well, the process actually feels pretty calm. And now I want to give you a clear before you shop checklist. Because if you do these steps, you're going to avoid 80% of the chaos. It's actually why PBJ Mortgage was created in the first place, to make mortgage simple, as simple as making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So here's the checklist. Step 1, define your calm monthly payment. Not the maximum you could squeeze out, but your actual calm number, the one that allows you to still save, live life, handle any surprises that come up. Sleep. Write a range. Don't come up with just like a one hard number, but a range is a good idea. So, for an example, my calm monthly housing payment is around X to X. And this number protects you from getting house poor. And now, step 2, we need you to gather your basic documents. Yes, before you even apply. You don't have to submit everything the day that you apply, but you definitely want to have it ready. It'll make your life a hell of a lot easier. The common basics are recent pay stubs, W-2s, and that's going to be the 2 most recent years, or tax returns if you are self-employed, a rough list of what your debts are. These are the debts on your credit report. Bank statements showing the different amounts that you have into savings. And this is going to be 2 months worth, 60 days. Okay. That's one statement if you're talking about 401ks or investment accounts. Just gathering this alone is going to give you clarity and reduce anxiety because you're going to stop guessing and start seeing your actual real financial picture. Now, step 3, understanding your cash number. And what this means is how much do you realistically have for things like down payment, closing cost, an emergency cushion after closing. This is where people mess up because they only think about the down payment. But closing costs are real, and being broke after closing is one of the biggest stress triggers for new homeowners. So get really honest. What cash do I have? And what cash do I want to keep after buying? Step 4, talk to a lender for either a pre-qual or pre-approval based on what your timeline looks like. If you're early, pre-qual is a good clarity step. You're basically going to fill out the same application. Maybe you're just not going to submit quite as much documents, but I would recommend you submitting a lot of it to make your life easier. And if you're a little closer, then pre-approval is your next readiness step. Either way, you're getting information and you're not taking a test. So let's address a question that I hear all the time. Will getting pre-approved hurt my credit? So know that with credit, a credit pull, a hard credit pull, can cause a small temporary dip. For most people, the bigger issue isn't the score dip, it's truly the fear. Here's a grounded way to think about it. If you're months away from buying and you're just exploring, then a pre-qualification or strategic conversation might be better because, for instance, we can pull a soft pull on you, which won't damage or affect your credit at all. If you are ready to seriously shop, then a pre-approval is worth it because it makes your offer stronger, your search is more focused, and we do actually do the hard credit pull in this particular case. And also, credit scores move all the time. So the goal is not to protect your score from every single tiny change. The goal is to make a decision that helps you buy a home without any chaos. And so let's talk about the emotional side for a second. A lot of people avoid pre-approval or any kind of approval, pre-qual or pre-approval, because they are super afraid of hearing no. And here's what I want you to reframe. A not yet is not a rejection. It's a plan. It's a list of specific levers to pay this down, save this amount, fix this credit issue, document your income this way, maybe get a little bit more income. And it's not shame, it's just direction. And direction is what gets people into homes. So if you want the calmest path, here is your best timeline strategy. Get pre-qualified early to understand your path, then get pre-approved when you're actually ready to shop seriously. And that way, you don't waste your time. You don't emotionally attach to homes that you can't buy, and you don't have to do everything perfectly before you talk to anybody. And so let's zoom out. Pre-qualification is like turning on the lights, and pre-approval is like getting a green light. If you're still in the dark, start with the lights. If you're ready to move, go ahead and get that green light. And either way, the goal isn't to prove that you're perfect. The goal is to stop guessing and start moving with clarity. And so now I would love to hear from you. Which one are you at right now? Are you in the I need clarity stage of pre-qualification? Are you in the I'm ready to shop seriously stage for pre-approval? I'd love for you to drop a comment like I'm in the blank stage and the part that confuses me the most is blank. I read the comments and I'm going to reply with the next best step. And I'll keep making videos that break down things like this. Also, there's something called key steps we offer, and it will help you understand a little bit of pre-work you may need to do before you even go to the pre-qualification, pre-approval process.